welcome. Happy summer solstice, and the sun enters Cancer. It's Cancer season. Now, it's also portal activation. We know that the equinoxes and the solstices are the biggest portal activations. They're massive. And of course, it makes sense because we're changing the seasons. And we're also prepping for Lionsgate. The Lionsgate portal activations. We are prepping for that right now. And if you've, have a few Lionsgate under your belt, you start to get used to what this all means. And I really feel like this year myself, even personally, I'm really seeing how I'm prepping for it. My perception has changed and shifted drastically. And I feel like, this is why we have to have the experience to understand. And we have so many experiences and we just get better and better. Right? That's the beautiful thing about experience. How do you know if you don't truly experience something, right? And healing with time, seeing that, it's not just happening overnight, but, years, decades, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. The growth process is actually beautiful. And I really feel like that's what I'm seeing right now. And understanding too, we didn't come here to be perfect. We're perfectly imperfect, and we're using our imperfections and the negative to create with the positive. And that's how we're really seeing that God is everywhere. Many people talk about this with religion sometimes, that you don't have to go to church to be a good person. Now, there's nothing wrong with going to church if that's what you're into and that's part of your rituals and sense of community. But it's about, who you are, your intentions of the heart. And I really feel like what we're really starting to cultivate is our intentions of the heart. And, people thinking that, God isn't there for people that have had trauma or are experiencing illness and sickness like addiction. That's not true. But we're healing from the negative, but we're also accepting, the negative pieces of this world, to put the love there. And that's what a lot of this is about, is being able to put the love there and to create with joy. And when it's a very dangerous game we can play when we're just looking at the perfections of life. It can be very unhealthy, and it doesn't mean you're going to be happy. Ask a perfectionist if they're happy. But it's honoring the flow, honoring the joy, even in the negative. Being able to find that positive charge in the negative, and there's a true beauty there. It's such an uplifting feeling. And then you can dance through the storms, right? I'm sure many of you have heard that saying, just learning to dance in the rain, learning to dance in the storms. And there are people that, they need to have the perfect weather to be in joy. But it's not. That's not a lot of what we came here to do, right? We came here to create the joy. We came here to be the peace in the chaos, right? The love in the fear, and so forth. Now, I feel like this is a lot of talking. So, the sun has entered Cancer. Not having big, long channel messages today. Don't feel called to. And what we're doing is we're healing from our 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords situations, okay? That is the negative. And what we're activating here is we're activating the 10 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles manifestation. And look, this is connected to the strawberry moon. Soon we will have our new moon in Cancer. So there's something shifting with the Pentacles, the earth. We're in the creation of this process. And it has to do with the release, a metamorphosis with our sacred inner space, sacral chakra, tenderness, and sensuality. Something's expanding here. We're going to expand off this because we know that we got this activation a while back, and I haven't been called to share it, and I will share it as soon as I feel called to. But this is, You can even see the activation that we're having here with our sacral chakra. Something's shifting here. And what it's connected to is the Three of Cups. Look at that. Look at how fierce and beautiful this card is. And as well as this is working with our solar plexus. So we're healing with our solar plexus through a connection with the feminine, the mother. And this is where we're healing from worry in the Five of Pentacles. And we're activating with love. Something's coming together here. And you know what? We're going to find out what it is right now. We're going to find out what it is. Something is being illuminated, okay? And it has to do with giving birth. This has to do with the sacral chakra. This has to do with we're giving birth with something with creation through the earth, okay? So we're going to go here. And we're going to find out what it is. And this has to do with this portal activation. Now, I received a vision. There was a massive, massive big lighthouse. And within this massive lighthouse was a tiny lighthouse. And there was also a portal. There was also a portal. A gateway to another dimension. And that's what's being activated right now. It's portal energy. We're going to shift. We're going to expand with the summer solstice. And it has to do with we're going to grow first. It's Cancer season, and we know that Cancer is connected to the crustacean, and we're going to molt our shell. So we're going to achieve growth. We're going to achieve growth so that we can elevate even further with the Lionsgate portal. This is what I've been shown. All right. Let's do a little bit of purification work while we're at it. I was also shown another vision, and we're going to talk about that next time we meet up. It was a spectacular vision, and it has to do with the forces of creation and understanding that God, the creator, the forces of creation is energy as well as a force. And it was a very healing vision. So next time we meet up, we're going to discuss that vision, and we're going to get an activation on what that vision has to do with. And it's about growth. Okay? So stay tuned for that. It's not really lighting. So I was trying to have this reading outside, guys. Because it's summer solstice, I figured we should be outside with the garden, lit a fire and everything, so it'd be sacred. And it started pouring rain, and there was a gust of wind. Now, of course, the sun's coming out because we're inside, so we were supposed to be here. But you know, I also want to start doing some more readings outside. Okay, so let's see what's being illuminated here. And whatever this connection is that's connected to healing with our solar plexus, as we heal from worry, where we don't feel supported, okay? It's connected to healing from worry and disaster. We're releasing healing with our sacral chakra, tenderness and sensitivity. But it's fierce. It's with the forces of creation, and this, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna get further into this when I share that vision next time we meet up. All right, what's being illuminated here? Of course it is the Ace of Swords. And justice. We need to see that sword because it's connected to justice. And it's connected to a raise in vibration. The 6. Remember, this is the 6 of Wands. So we're healing with force. We're healing with the masculine. We're healing with the father. And what is it connected to? The 5 of Pentacles. There it is right there now. We've seen it twice. 3 times now. So we're healing from the 5 of Pentacles, and what's going to happen is we're going to activate with seed energy. We're going to be gifted a pentacle, and we're going to go from 5 to the 6 of Pentacles. We're going to restore balance. Something is being illuminated behind the veil, and it's our truth. It's truth with justice. The balancing of our karmic scales. The balancing of, look, there's a black cat and a white cat here. That's what we're doing here. So this is the connection we need to make. This is the connection we need to make right here. And it's connected to metamorphosis. And this metamorphosis, this is death. This is Scorpio, okay? Now, let's see. Ace of Swords, what's being activated? Truth, mental clarity. When lightning strikes, the whole world seems to light up for just 1 second. It's as though you can see everything, and this vision lingers on even through the storm. Such is the power of the Ace of Swords. Your mind will become clear, your thoughts precise. It's a great time to make those decisions you've been putting off. We're being activated with a truth that we can no longer be put off, and this is definitely tied into this vision that I received, because within this vision, it was connected to lightning and the earth and the forces of creation. Lit. Just lit. All right. There it is, right there. It's confirmed. We're having a metamorphosis with death to what? Justice. Right, guys? Here it is. Here we are, friends. Look at that. So, we're having a transition to restore balance. Heal from corruption and restore balance with justice. We're working with the forces of creation. We're working with the 4 seasons, the 4 directions, the elements. And we also are shape-shifting with prism energy. Ooh. And this is where our soul is as light as a feather, okay? So that means we've done much work here. We've done much work. So and what are we healing from? The devil energies. Okay? We're having a third eye activation here as well, too. Let's see what it's connected to. This third eye activation is going to help us heal from the devil energies and separation. This separation is causing sickness. We're going to go without something. We're going to face the negative and become the positive charge. We're going to make a sacrifice here. And we're going to connect to the all. And we're going to release to embrace. And here's where it happens right now, right here. We release to embrace. Let's see what it is. Look to the sky to see within. And that's what we do here. Taurus, cultivate. We're cultivating something. This is about growth. This is about growth. And we're going to water what we're growing with the water, with the mother. Okay. Now, let's see what's being activated. And we know within this, the Patch Tarot, the masculine is healing with the sacral chakra, and that's what we're speaking about here today. And the feminine is healing with the throat chakra. And we know that's connected to justice and the sword. Working with that sword and justice. That's our truth. Then with death and transition and metamorphosis, that's working with the sacral. So we're elevating love. We're elevating love through connection, working with our solar plexus, and that's gonna make sense why we're gonna sacrifice something that's gonna help us heal with our solar plexus and restore a connection with them, with the feminine. And we know that when we work with the feminine, we have to honor the masculine. Okay, there it is. It's the future. It's the future. This has to do with the future, the North Node, our life's purpose. And the two fish coming together here with Pisces, because here we're working with Pisces, we're working with the water element. Remember, we're working with the mother. This is going to help us to restore connection within with our solar plexus. Something needs to come together within, and it's of the opposites coming together, the positive and the negative, the dark and the light, the yin, the yang, the masculine and the feminine sensitize. And it's going to expand our resources with the second house. That's what's happening through the earth. So the North Node, the future. The North Node or ascending node represents a place the soul longs to be, where fate beckons. This is uncharted territory. You don't have a map. The North Node calls you to territory that doesn't have a particular charge and can either be an exciting exploration or start off a bit bland and becomes more satisfying as you proceed. The lunar nodes are the points on the zodiac where the moon's orbit crosses the ecliptic. When the moon, sun, and earth exactly line up here, a shadow mysteriously covers the sun or moon and creates an eclipse. The ancients thought a giant creature cast those shadows and referred to the nodes as the head and tail of a dragon. The point where the moon heads north is called the North Node, the dragon's head, and calls you forward. We're going forward. Something is not coming with us through this portal because we've seen something. We saw something that's connected to the devil energies, and it's not for our greatest good. It's siphoning our energy. It is creating sickness within our lives. It's creating patterns of separation. So what we're doing is we're restoring balance. Remember, the two fish are coming together. That's what's happening here, to restore balance with justice. But it's through the center point. So, action. Think about where you'd like to be and what you'd like to be doing in 10 years. Look, isn't this funny? We're talking about time. I love this. This is what I love about this path. We're following our synchronicities and signs. The divine is here. Think about where you'd like to be and what you'd like to be doing in 10 years and make this a beacon. So look, we have a connection to time, and we were just talking about shape-shifting with time and the equinoxes and the solstices, and then a beacon, and we were the vision of the lighthouse. Make this a beacon that guides you through the time in between. Notice what that piques your curiosity. That's something that excites and beckons you, even if it's unfamiliar. Practice beginner's mind and learn the basics. Some people may resist your change and tell you to stay in your lane, but that is just their discomfort talking. Advisors, friends, or employees who were once perfect for you may no longer be companions you need on this fresh path. If they truly wish the best for you, they will eventually celebrate as your world expands. If your field of expertise feels too small or confined, branch out and explore new territory. Along this path are people that you need to meet in situations that push you out of your comfort zone and call you to your soul's growth. Challenge. It can be scary to leave familiar territory. Even people who love you may resist your evolution. if it could pull you away from them. Gift, new beginnings, dawn, and your fate awaits. This path may start out with some uncertainty, but it will become more solid and delicious as you progress. Well, that is beautiful. So where are we going? Where are we going? Father of Swords. The King of Swords. We're going to hold that sword in our hand and we're going to activate with our truth. We're going to own it. We're going to rock it. We're going to become it. Where did that sword go? Look at that. We are going to transform with it. And I went to a lake over here, and I don't often see snakes, guys. There was a snake on the ground right in front of my path. And I tried to get it on videotape, but it wasn't fast enough. This snake was scared of me, and I just wanted to respect its life, and I let it, like, I didn't follow it anymore. It was very scared, and it was going underneath a tree. I couldn't believe it. Okay, I have never seen a snake where I live in my life in person. But I was by, you know, the water. And we're not only going to activate, we're going to activate with the cups too. What else we got here? Yeah, the Emperor. So here we're activating with the Mother, but it's through the Father. And here we're activating with the Son, but it's through the Father. So we're shifting with the energy. And we're going to be in manifestation with our new beginning. Guys, I can hardly wait till next time we meet up. We know on the 24th, there's like many planets in alignment. It's going to be lit. Okay, and we're going to talk about this vision even further. Enjoy, celebrate your summer solstice. Guys, let's live our best lives. I love you all. Until the next time when I see you, I'm sending it to you, those good healing vibes. Take care. Okay, so I was just picking up the cards and tidying up here and getting everything ready. And these two cards slipped off the bottom of the deck. And what makes this spectacular is there's two cards I was called not to share, and now I know why. The Two of Pentacles and the Chariot. So the restoration of balance through the earth restores forward momentum. Okay, and I love that it's like an old car here with spirit. And it's traveling through the storm. And then look at what's here. The Two of Pentacles. There's our metamorphosis right there. And look, we're working with our chakras, we're restoring balance. So much of this is about restoring balance, this reading, but it's from the devil energies. This is just lit, guys, lit. And I don't know about you, but this sure looks like growth in the summertime. Look at that sun. See you soon.